few days ago, it came out on an Italian newspaper that finally scientists found that stuttering is genetic. So they found out something like 48 genes that could be involved in the stuttering. So even if in this program it doesn't matter why we stutter, my question is, have you ever had this question in your mind? And also, if stuttering is genetic, why we are fluent in some situation and we stutter in other situation?
There is nothing genetic about stuttering. Nothing. And you're right. If it were genetic, it would be consistent. And everybody here stutters in different ways at different times, even themselves. And it's not chronic. And it comes in different quantities. And it varies as to the quantities. There's nothing genetic about it. And look, avoiding relapses, you do it one bad incident at a time. That is to say, if you make a resolution not to force a word ever, you're never going to stutter again because you're always going to stop before you force a word. You're never going to do that. You will never do that. You will stop talking. You will take a 2 count, 1001, 1002. You'll start again. Every stutterer can make sounds when they can't say a word. Ah or as an example. Or say any other word. Well, so, and, pizza, whatever it is. Anytime you make a sound or say another word that's different from the blocked word, you break the block every single time. Ali is my name. Sylvia is my friend. The minute I make a sound or insert another word, and Cindy is my friend. So Yassine is my buddy. I'll never stutter on those words. I've broken the block. All I got to do is connect the insert sound or word to the blocked word. That's all I've got to do. I will never block again. That is to say, other than any human goes, I forgot what I was going to say, or hello, that's not stuttering. I'm talking about fear-driven blocks. And repeats, it's not happening. It's never going to happen. Never. When we insert a sound or a different word first. When we refuse, Sylvia, to force any word ever. Never do it, and you will never have another bad incident. Never. You can't.
So, Sylvia, that's a wonderful question because many people out there believe that stuttering is genetic, and there are also several books saying that there is some gray matter in our mind that is, I think, more or less for a stutterer and the other way around for the normal speaker. Let me tell you an example. Taxi drivers, right? They tend to have large hippocampus. Hippocampus is a part of our brain, okay? And this is because of their strong spatial awareness. This enlargement isn't something they are born with, okay? Rather, it develops over a time as a result of navigating complex city routes, right? So in other words, the hippocampus grows in response to the mental, due to the job of the taxi driver, not the other way around. This demonstrates how the habits we form can lead to physical and chemical changes in the brain rather than those brain changes causing the habits. Similarly, when we stutter, right? Uh, that's a habit, right? We have been stuttering all our lives, and due to that, there could be some gray matter changes in the brain. It's not due to the gray matter we are stuttering.
Exactly.
Thank you very much.
This is a very hot topic. Got to say, brain scans have been done on stutterers, of course. And when they've been done, they see that certain neurons have been connected in certain ways. Why is that? Because a habit was formed and those connections were made. And when those stutterers stop stuttering, guess what happens to those connections? They dissolve. Yay! They go away. So there's a before and after, but we don't need to worry about that. We are in control of the situations. We've got a game plan that works if we're willing to use it. But if you insist on forcing words, you're probably going to stutter as long as you live. If you refuse to stutter words, and if you speak as you speak in smaller increments, as somebody explained earlier, they speak in shorter increments and so forth. They build a pattern, they create their confidence, they develop new neuronal connections, and they end up speaking like I do.